this mastery that we do each and every day to get your day started off on the right foot with some information, inspiration, and motivation so that you can hit the day running. Welcome to episode number 435 of our 15 minutes to mastery as we are back home, back in the studio, back from a great week out in Mount Hood, Oregon, just outside Portland, where we spent a few days doing our empowering community managers training with a great group of people from Equity Lifestyle Properties, their Northwest, their Pacific Northwest, the Great Northwest crew out there. Hope everyone out there is doing well. Hey, listen, today we want to continue on the theme we've been having. How do we challenge the status quo? How can we make things better, bigger, more exciting within the manufactured home industry on the sales side of things, right? Focusing on what you can control. So today we're talking about building a culture of excellence, professionalism, and winning. There's nothing wrong with winning. There's nothing wrong with excellence. There's nothing wrong with professionalism. It's just that our industry has been stuck for far too long in the status quo and the way things have always been in just the way it is. And so this quote I love, Lawrence Miller writes, "The achievement of excellence can only occur if the organization promotes a culture of creative dissatisfaction." If the organization promotes a culture of creative dissatisfaction, what does that mean? That means you're not complacent. Creating a culture within this talks about the organization, right? It's talking about a whether it's a retailer or a community group, but I'm talking about the industry as a whole. If we as an industry started to promote a culture of creative dissatisfaction where we weren't okay with the way things have been over the last 10, 20, 30 years. Now, don't get me wrong. I know there's been plenty of people who've won. There's been plenty of people in the industry that have made bukus of money. And there's been a lot of families, hundreds and hundreds of thousands, millions of families that have been helped through the manufactured home industry. But there is so much more to do, so many more families to help, and so many more of you out there in the industry that could win big, that could do fantastic things, that could be out there just really going after it and making some huge strides within your life, your career, everything. If we just promoted the culture of creative dissatisfaction, you look around the industry and you just see it, new things come along, and it's fantastic. People grab onto these new softwares. They grab onto, the new product. But what about you on the sales side of things? Why is everything still the same? Why is the culture within the sales side of our industry still the same? Why do you as leadership, ownership, general managers, and everyone involved, why is it that we haven't had that creative dissatisfaction with that? You may go around. I was guilty of it as well. Look, I didn't know any better. I knew there was something missing when I was in the industry. I didn't see to the extent because I was just looking within my own bubble and my location, my sales team, and even the company I was with. There was so much more we could do, and I figured, there could be a different way of going about and getting this done. But I just didn't notice. I didn't know the extent that it could happen and what we could actually get accomplished if we just challenged the status quo and pushed ourselves to be excellent, pushed ourselves to provide excellent customer service, pushed ourselves to provide an excellent buying experience through professionalism, by having that winning mentality, by having that competitiveness, and not just against the other retailers in your location or communities, but in the market, in the housing market. But you have to realize, in order to do that, you're going to have to level up. You keep hearing me talk about it. We have to level up. And that the group of people that we were with this past week, just in the first day, that's when we really have our breakthroughs, because the sales training is a sales training, right? But the breakthroughs truly happen. And there's breakthroughs during the sales training, but the breakthroughs really on the first day when we dive deep into you psychologically, biologically where you're at within your brain and how you're approaching this industry. But anyway, the reason we want to be excellent, professional, and go after winning is, when you're going to do great things for others, but it just feels damn good to be that kind of person. Right. And with those consistent high standards in your own personal behavior, in your own actions and performance, it creates that drive. It just creates that trust. That first, you got to build the trust in yourself that you're going to be that kind of person. The only way that you're going to build that trust in you being an excellent professional and winning type of person is by making it a habit. You do it day after day after day after day. Then you start to trust yourself that that's truly who you are, because you continue to learn, you continue to grow, you continue to get better, and you start seeing the rewards of your efforts. And the other great thing is you're building trust yourself, but you also inspire trust in others for you and in your way of being. Whether it's your coworker seeing that you're different, you're acting different, you're approaching the business different, you're approaching yourself different, and they see you rising up, you start hopefully inspiring them to be the same, but you also inspire your loved ones around you, and more, and I'm not going to say more importantly, but just as importantly, you inspire your clients that come in to see you. People want to see people who hold themselves to a higher standard. People want to work with people that every day they're after that person. They're after being that person who is excellent, professional, and has that winning attitude. People want to be around winners, but winners that have integrity, winners that truly do it with the intention of helping people around, not just crush other people. Look, I want to take as much market share as you can from the cycle industry. That's just a competitive side. But I also know that there's plenty of business for everyone out there. I operate from an abundance mindset, so I know that they'll be okay as long as they put in the work. But if you're putting in the work, if you're raising your own expectations, your standards to be that excellent professional and winning person, nothing can stand in your way. You are getting in your way. Management, you're getting in the way by continuing to do things the way we've always done it. We have to lift the industry up, right? By doing so, we're able to shine a new light on the industry. Last year, when we first got into the industry, into sales training, when I opened up Manufactured Home Sales Mastery in April of 23, our theme was, it's our time to shine. As an industry, it's our time to shine. And it still is. It still is. We've made a little bit of a dent, just a little dent. But there's so much more to be done. And that way we can stop letting our industry be seen as having that lack of polish, right? That's for those people. No, it's for everyone. But you, my friends, have to make it for everyone. You have to level up. You have to meet them where they're at. And by setting those higher standards, we're going to elevate the industry. We're going to attract top talent. We're going to help other clients that normally wouldn't have bought a manufactured home. Everything is just going to move up. So how do we do this? Here's the 5 ways you can do it. First, you got to lead by example. That's it. You got to lead by example. But the only way that you're going to be able to lead by example is by becoming that type of person. So how do you become that type of person? The next thing you need to do is you need to invest in getting yourself better. In how can I be a person who chases excellence when I'm not becoming excellent? How do we become excellent? By learning, by growing. Invest in yourself. Invest in tools of the trade. Invest in training to make, whether it's with us or anybody else, just go get it done. We need you to level up so that the industry levels up. That's the only way we can create. Remember the quote for today. The only way you can achieve excellence within an industry is when that industry starts to promote creative dissatisfaction. In other words, we can't be okay with the way things have been anymore. We can't be okay with just, okay, well, I do well. I make $150,000, $200,000. Fantastic. You know that you could be doing more. That means that you would be helping more families. If we just change the way we've done things, and let's go get more. But you got to invest to become that type of person. You've got to invest time. You've got to invest money to get to that point. Get yourself there, make it happen, right? So lead by example, invest in changing to become that, set clear expectations, reward yourself and reward the people around you for high performance. When you see those people that carry themselves differently, when they operate differently, that they're enriching themselves, reading, learning, growing, reward those people, because we need more people like that. We need to grow the standards. We need to raise the standards within ourselves and within the industry. And the last thing you want to do is make sure you're building a culture of accountability. Make sure it continues to happen. But that means you have to continue to make it happen. Folks, that is what's going to help us build a culture within the industry of excellence, professionalism, and winning among the sales force. Because there's plenty of companies out there that deal. I'm going to be in Louisville next week, right? Where the whole team, we're all going to be in Louisville. We're going to be some great things out there. But the people that mainly the people that go to these things are people that are already up here. A lot of them have already made it. They're owners. They're leaders within the industry. But we know there's so many more across the country that are face to face with the clients that we need to pour into you. We need to build you up. We need to work with you to help you get you to that point, elevate you, and help you understand that it's not just for them, it's for you as well. That's my mission. That's why we created Manufactured Home Sales Master, to help you get to that level, help you become that type of person, help raise your standards so that you can help more families out there and do great things for you and yours. Go out there, make things happen. Look, I'm just here today through Sunday. Monday, fly out to Louisville. We're out there. We're booth 120, 122. Come and see us. We're going to do some fantastic things out there. We're going to be interviewing some people. We're going to be having a lot of fun, and we're going to be promoting excellence, professionalism, and winning. You guys have a great Friday. Set yourself up for a fantastic selling Saturday. I'll be back in here tomorrow with another 15 minutes to mastery, and I look forward to meeting each and every one of you. I want to help. My team and I want to help each and every one of you operate at a whole different level so you can take your life, your business, and your career to an elite level. Have a great Friday. Until then, my friends, I can't wait to meet you.